I'm talking today about pay, play being the new play. So have fun with it. So uh, in my book, Practice Makes a Master, I've talked about playing games and how that can obviously help you obtain your financial abundance, your financial wealth, live your winner's dream. We've heard it time and time and time again when you hear the sports professionals, to the actors, to the musicians that say, I have never worked a day in my life. The reason why they say that is because all they've done is play. So if you think about the famous athlete from a young age, whether that's from the age of 5, 7, 9, all they've done is play. And then that's materialized into getting a job, which tells them to play. Same thing if you are a musician, you pick up the instrument of your choice and then you play the notes, which turns into some beautiful music, and then that is your job. But the people doing these extraordinary pieces of music, works of art, is they have never worked a day in their life because they see it as play. They see it as just as we would enjoy maybe going to the gym, going for a run, going on the treadmill, exercise bike. Just imagine doing something like that, something that you really, really love and enjoy, and getting paid thousands, tens of thousands, millions of pounds a month for just doing something that you adore and you love. So today's topic is I'm going to be talking about pay. Play is a new way of pay. So we need to find something that we love doing and turn that into a financial way of making us abundant. So again, for if you're good at sports, find that sport. It could be, or it could be writing. It could be writing scripts. It could be playing that musical instrument, and it doesn't have to be something as big as glamorous as that, because we all know that everyone's aspirations are different. Some people may want that millionaire lifestyle with a big home, the cars that you're never gonna really drive, the big home where you're never gonna go to different rooms. Some people couldn't care less about that. Some people just want a close knit family. They want good food. They want good wine, and they want a partner that loves them and a nice family, children, friends around them. But you're not able, if you want to obtain that, play is the best thing to obtain that. So we all know the better it gets, the better it gets. So what I mean by that is when you're happy, when you're in a good mood, things seem to be going a lot better. When you are angry, you're upset, you're in a bad mood, you're walking down the street and you'll probably stub your toe, you might stand in dog muck, and the car might go past and splash you with water. It just works out like it's so strange. But I'm not going to be talking about spooky action from a distance. I am just talking about being a bit more present in your play. And that's why I talk about this in the book of Practice Makes a Master. If you're not familiar with this book, Practice Makes a Master, I wrote it, me and Terry, the author of the book. You can get the first chapter for free from practicemakesamaster.com. Awesome website. Check it out. It's an interactive website, but you can be the judge of that if you think it is interactive or not. So you can get the first chapter of this book for absolutely free on that website, practicemakesamaster.com. But back to what I was talking about play being the new way of pay. I talk about playing games in chapter 6 of this book, and I believe to get yourself into a better mode, a better mood, a better lifestyle, we need to start incorporating play. Hello there. I'm getting a few messages through. I think that's the most messages I've ever got. I might have got 2 messages. Someone said, "What football team?" Oh no, I'm definitely not a supporter of football teams. I'm a lover of sport. I'm a lover of the game, whether that's basketball, football, cricket, you name it. But I do not get into the um, us versus you. I used to support. I'm from Manchester, so I used to support some teams back in the day. But now I just love the team. I love the game. I love the athleticism and the love of it as well. But yeah, I am not a us versus them. I support Man U. Yeah, they were a good team. They're a good team. They won the last 3 games, 4 games. I think they won now. So yeah, the Man U are on the way up again now. So yeah, I'll come off I'll come off sport in a moment, but yeah, Man United are on the way back up, and it's good. Obviously, me being from Manchester as well, it's a good nod that they are getting back to where they need to get back to with the new manager. But anyway, enough about sport. I'm talking about play, which doesn't just have to be sport. It can be playing that musical instrument, because most people forget play, you can get paid so much just by playing. So that's a musical instrument. That's being an actor. People forget that all actors do all day, every day. They play. They play a character. When they're being not audited, what's the word? When they're being checked by the um, I've forgotten the word that's escaped me. But anyway, they'll say that they've played that character well or played that character bad. So what I talk about in my book, Practice Makes a Master, is playing is such a good thing. It's not a thing for children. It's not just about fun. You can make a lot of money playing games. So again, it can be in business as well. You can treat it as a game, but there is a serious side to this as well, which I do say in the book as well. You have to take it serious in terms of um, making sure you aren't hurting anyone. Your moral compass is in the right way, and you're not doing anything that's going to be detrimental to yourself and your family. But playing games is an awesome thing. What we've got here, I've got a few messages. Yeah, cheers. Thank you very much for your comments. But I appreciate people who are coming on here and supporting me. So, just to kind of introduce myself, I am extremely new to social media in terms of doing lives, coming on this, and being kind of exposing myself into live where you just speak and talk, where there's no script, and that's what I want to do. So my topic, well, I'll say it actually, you guys are going to be the first to know. My topics of conversation is probably going to change a bit next week, and that's because I've been showing up and speaking like this, I've been found and seen, and I've been brought into being a speaker for a organization, and my topic of conversation will be about African God, African spirituality as well. So it's something that I said I was going to be very interested in. This was back in 2025. I was talking about this, and I said I'm going to learn more about African spirituality or African gods. And then before I knew it, it obviously came through. So anyway, enough about that. So I'm going to be coming off the live in a moment, but I just want to say a quick few things about this book. If you've not seen them live before, and it's just about the contents of the book, just to give you a bit more feel about it. But if you do want to know more about the book, all you need to do is just go onto the website, practicemakesamaster.com, and there is a interactive part on it where you can literally have a conversation with the bot on there, and they'll give you more information about the book, the philosophy, how it can help you with your life. So I'm just looking for people just to take the practices of this book to unlock the awesomeness within you, because yes, you are awesome. You may not think it sometimes, but you are awesome. So that's what I'm trying to do. Just make sure people level up in the best way possible. And we all have our different levels. We play our different games. So you can't compare yourself to other people. You can use them as a inspiration, motivation for where you may want to get to, but you'll never be them. And why would you want to be them? Even if you have your famous actor or your famous singer, songwriter, musician, whoever that person is, you should never ever want to be that person. You may want to have their lifestyle, you may want to have a career like them, but all we're doing is when we say, I want to be that person, you're giving them your energy. And the more that we realize this now, I'm going to talk a bit about quantum physics. The more that we realize this now, we're giving that energy away to those people. So it doesn't have to be on the spiritual side or anything like that. It's on the scientific side that we emit energy. And when we focus on something, whether it's good or bad, more of that comes to us. So if we focus our energy on a celebrity or a person, we're just giving them more of our energy. And why do we want that? Put the energy back in yourself. Yes, you can support people, you can be that cheerleader for the person, but don't give your energy away by saying you want to be that person. Anyway, that is what I think. Anyway, right, okay, I think I've got a message, but I don't know. What country? When was that sent? Uh, I'm UK, Manchester. So as mentioned, I am showing up a lot more. And getting back to what I was going to talk about, the contents of this book. Sorry if anyone has been waiting. So the contents of this book is super super simple, and that's why I wrote this book as well. Because for every chapter of this book, there's a quest. So there's 12 chapters, 12 quests. Well, once you've finished a chapter, you do a quest. So it's a doing book. So chapter 1 is the journey to mastery begins. Remember, you can get chapter 1 for free if you go to practicemakesthemaster.com, and you can just get it from there. Chapter 2 is strangled at birth. Chapter 3 is perceptual diversity. If you're unfamiliar what perceptual diversity is, get the book. Chapter 4 is the light bulb moment. We've got embracing luck and shaping your destiny. Then it moves on to playing games, which I've just been mentioning. Aware of being aware. That's getting your awareness to the point where you see opportunities. Chapter 8 is marry your money, just getting a bit more of a better feeling relationship with money. Chapter 9, your life is an algorithm. That's a very interesting one, so check that out. Then we go to gratitude will set you free. And on the gratitude side, sorry, I've got a really itchy nose, and I don't know why. On the gratitude side, one thing that everyone could do is, if you're feeling a bit unsure with where you are in the game of life, is when you wake up, write down 10 things you're grateful for. So I am day 96, I think, in my gratitude journaling. So it's so simple. It can just be for past, present, and future about what you're grateful for. So you could say, I'm grateful that I was born, I'm grateful that I passed my driving test. I'm grateful that I had a fantastic holiday 2 years ago. I can be and present as well. I'm grateful that I've got running water to future what you want to. So, say if you want to work for a company, it could be NASA, SpaceX. You can just say, I'm grateful that I work for NASA. I'm grateful I work for SpaceX. So you're just being grateful for what you've done in the past, what you're currently doing, and what you're aspiring to do. So if you haven't done any gratitude journaling, it's as simple as that. Just writing up to 10 things. That's what I do anyway, of what you're grateful for. Chapter 11 is just 3 breaths away. And chapter 12 is how to predict your future. So that is pretty much all the book of Practice Makes a Master. As you can see, it is a very slim, sexy book. What that means is it's a book that will get to the point. You can finish it very easily, but it's a book that you don't just put down, you take it with you, because the thing is in the title, practice makes the master. So you do need to practice this, and it will help you level up in more ways than one. So I am going to disappear for the day. So thank you to all the comments. I do appreciate it. Thank you for any likes that may come through now or in the future. Know that I am leveling up the best way I can. So you will see more of me. Sorry, you're going to see more than me, because my focus is, it's none of my business what people think about me. I'm doing this just to show up and just to see if I can help at least one person. I believe this book can help at least one person, because it will bring out the awesomeness within you. So if you can take anything from this live, just know that you are heard, you are seen, you have the awesomeness within you and the capability to reach Olympian heights. You have the capability to, as I call it, get that winner's dream. You just have to do small, deliberate, positive actions. Nothing big, nothing huge, nothing groundbreaking, just small, deliberate, positive things every single day. And if you've never heard the word compounding before, they will compound in time. The more small, good, deliberate actions you do every single day, it will compound in time, and within no time you'll become a whole new, better, faster, stronger, more thoughtful person. And then you would have shed any negativity from the past person you was before. And that's it. So I'm going to leave you with that. Have a great day, people. Send in positivity, send in success and blessings to everyone who has stayed with this, listened to it, commented on this. Thank you very much. I'll be showing up again. Take care.